Woo! What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day, and the time has come. Oh, Lord, sweetness, the time has come. So, today is the day we are bringing you, Holy Mother Mary of God, we are bringing you the Tops Operator 7. Oh, yeah! So, gotta say, man, I've had this thing sitting in here for a while, and I've been waiting to get to it. Just waiting. Today's the day where the waiting is over. My main man, Stephen Klaus, it is here. You need this one. So, he's got that cool voice. So I have to say, man, we're going to start right off on this guy. It is a killer, literally, blade. But we're not going to start with the blade. No, we're going to start with the Tops Operator 7 sheath and see how that goes. So, like all Tops, it comes with a note of authenticity, and it comes with a survival whistle. And this isn't, you know, your, oh my God, he's touching my butt whistle. This is I'm out in the woods, I'm trapped. Maybe I can't yell, maybe my ribs are jacked up, my lungs are punctured, I can't scream, I can't tell you where I am. I'm gonna blow that whistle and you're gonna find me. It's actually a good thing to have. It's a good way to start the charge too. There's 6 of you over here and there's 70 of them over there, and all you guys are armed with this one of these. You're waiting until somebody blows a whistle and you all go and you destroy the army before you. So let's get back into the sheath. So this is a double dangler, right? You have your dangler here. This actually rotates. And you have your belt keep, and your belt keep can come on and off the belt without having to take off your belt, which is good because it snaps on. Beyond the belt keep, you have the D-ring with the swivel attachment there. Now you can always take off the belt keep and use this swivel attachment right here to attach to gear. That works just fine. You also have plenty of spaces for things like cordage and just extra gear that you want to put on, maybe ferro rods and things like that. First and foremost, this is a fighting knife. Oh, this is a very, very well-made, thick piece of Kydex, and it does have a opening here for drainage for liquid. And let's see, let's put it in there. And it is a friction hold, and a very good one at that. All right, so let's get into this beast. Now, this is the ultimate in fighting knife wear right here. You know, you just put it on your jacket, go out to the mall. But this thing is just redonkulous, right? It is a beast. Let's get into the specs. I have them all down here. We are looking at, I'm looking over here, but you guys, you put it right here. This is a 12.5-inch overall length with a 7.25-inch blade length, hence the Operator 7. They weren't going to call it the 7.25. We have a 6.5-inch cutting edge, a blade thickness of 0.31. Look at that freaking crowbar. You put a set of wheels on this thing, you could drive it through town. It's awesome. So we have a blade steel of 1075, so you know it's going to be nice and hard. It's got an acid rain finish. The handle is tan canvas micarta with black G10, and you can see how beautifully layered that is. We're looking at 18.9 ounces overall, 24.5 with the sheath. The sheath is black Kydex, and it was designed by Leo Espinoza. So, that's all the written info you need on this knife. But the real info is, what is this knife good for? And it is good for everything. First of all, let's see if it's sharp. Let's see if it's a Tops. It's a Tops. Of course it's sharp. All right. So, you know, I just brushed off. I have a whole bunch down there, but you can see, well, I don't know if you can see on the acid rain, but whoosh, you can see all the, maybe you can see all the hairs. Man, it's really hard to show you guys hair. Really hard to pick these things up, pick these hairs up. All right, but anyway, I can show you the bald spot and brush off the rest of these hairs. So is it shave sharp coming out of the box? It is shave sharp coming out of the box. This edge is a killer. This is a Bigfoot taker downer. But, you know, as a fighting knife, it has to be able to puncture. It has to be able to turn. It has to be able to exit. And you have to be left with a wound channel that is just not fixable, right? Put it in, twist it, turn it. There's your Black Widow right there. There's your hourglass. It is just a beast, a beast, a beast, a beast. Now, just because it's a fighting knife, a very thick fighting knife, doesn't mean that's all it's good for. No, 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 no. Guys, it's tops. It's tops. You have to just assume there's always more. And with a blade like this, with a recurve that pretty, with a choil that sits so nice, with jimping on the wings, on the ears, on the hand guard, you have to expect it. Let's get into some of the shape though. So you have not only just the recurve in the blade, but you have a recurve in the handle. Check this out. From handguard, we go down, up, across, down, up. I mean, yeah, up, down, up, down to the choil. I mean, this thing is all over. Plus, you have 2 additional lanyard hold pieces here for lashing, strapping, handholds, whatever you want to do. You have your screws on both sides there to hold in your impeccable looking grips. Gotta say, the contouring on these is just freaking beautiful, right? So you do have a really sweet military style deep fuller in there. Gotta love that. Here's where you're looking at the Operator 7 by Tops. Here we go. Made in the USA. Just all around phenomenally built piece. One thing I like that is probably going to go unnoticed by most is you see that little divot right there. It's the same on this side, little divot right there. That is great for putting your thumb on. Ooh, to get some fine work right there. The handguard goes above, but it's not so far above to where you can't use your finger if you're doing some kind of skinning, if this is the knife you have, and that is what you need to do. So, as a fighting knife, the jimping really helps when you wrap your finger in that choil reverse. That is really comfortable. Really, really comfortable. The forward choil, your thumb goes behind the handguard and it holds you in there perfectly. Handguard is also great for downward stabbing, to where you don't have to worry about your hand falling onto the blade and cutting off your fingers. So people wanted to know, they're like, well, how is this knife made? Like, what do they do to create this? And basically what happens is Thor comes down and he eats the Incredible Hulk, and then he eats a VW bus and a couple of I-beams, and the crap Thor makes is scooped up in a big old shovel, put in a pile, and this is what's forged from all of that. From the loins of Thor, from the juices of the Hulk, and a VW bus. It's got to be pretty and shapely. And a couple of I-beams. That's how they make these. That's the truth. I don't swear on that. But what I do swear on is that this thing is just ridiculous. It is freezing outside, so I wasn't going to do a review today, but it needs to be shown. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to throw on a jacket. We're going to go outside. We're going to battle the cold. And when I say we, I mean me. You get to sit inside and watch us in your warm house while I go outside in the frigid madness of New England. And show guys, we'll show you what this thing can do. This is a beast. Now, it's a fighting knife. I don't have any freaking Bigfoot out there willing to go hand to hand, toe to toe with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that this isn't just a one-trick pony. I'm going to show you that this is a mean freaking blade. Let's go do that. All right, it is time to play. Let's see, we got some nylon rope here. Nothing sitting straight and even. All right, let's see. Wow, holy mackerel. I just pushed down and it didn't even fray out. It stayed together. Holy crap. That was one of the best push cuts I've ever seen. All right, so let's do some 4-foot drops. See how well the balance is on this fighter. And because it's a big, giant, heavy fighting knife, the balance is going to be, woo, pretty good. So let's do a couple of hard downward throws. Didn't even hit the thing. Actually, I hit the edge right here, and it absolutely split out this wood. I hit the tip way over here, and it just slid right through. Actually, I got it better than I thought I did. All right, let's do that again, except hit the middle. Uh-oh. I missed again. I missed again, and I'm throwing this thing hard. So for this not to break me and throwing that hard, and I want to show you. Look at the size of this hole. This is what I just did. I hit it like that, and it just slid off. Oh my God. Even when I miss, it's devastating. Let's try that again, except actually hit it straight. I gotta back up. Holy crap. Guys, I've never had misses on a downward throw before. It's so cold. I'm dying out here. I hit this one with the handguard here, and what happened is the knife shot back right at me. Can you imagine being stabbed to death on your own with this thing? Oh my God. You guys almost witnessed the death of D-Bad. Ugh. All right. One more. All right. That's got some bite. That's got some bite. Speaking of, let's... Ugh. Oh, there's no finagling this thing. I'm just bending. Ugh. Whew. Can you pry? Can you pry? Look at these two divots. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Holy crap, I can't believe this thing. On my misses were more devastating than most hits. All right, let's see here. Wow. Frozen, thick chunks of freaking wood. Oh my goodness. Bam! That thing is awesome. All right, so I'm still sitting here. Still sitting here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Took too much. I got to go softer and slower. The blade is so beefy and awesome that if I swing too wild, there's just no control in that thing. It's a absolute beast. It is a beast. Look how quick it's taken down the stick. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. So, this is hardwood, man. This is sycamore. And it's treating it like it's pine. This is crazy. This knife is crazy. Tent spikes, pit spikes. You need to make arrows and darts. You got to do some spear fishing. Why not? Why not use the Tops Operator 7? God, I can barely get out of there. To just do whatever you want to do with it. Because this thing is so far, and I just got started. This thing is awesome, baby. Oh no, I went out in the woods and I got stuck and there's nowhere to go for me and I'm going to get lost and blah, blah, blah. How am I ever going to light a fire? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to take this guy and you're going to hit it into a big old log just like this. Man, it's frozen. And you are going to split wood any time of the day. Holy mackerel. I even split the wood that's used as my splitter. Ugh. Man, look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is a beast. This is a actual physical beast. Holy crap. I'm tearing this thing right through. This is crazy. I need a better baton, I think. Oh, man. I'll come down to there. Watch it. And then I got to try to figure out how to get it out. And then we're going to go across the wood and see if we can't take out a chunk. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Ugh. Man, getting it out is the problem. Holy moly. Holy moly. There we go. It's coming. It's coming. This is gonna be a trick. All right, let's go. Let's get this thing out of there. Man, it wants to keep on going. It's like, hey, you started it. Let's finish it. But I got other plans. I got other plans for this block of wood here. Man, this edge is just tearing through this wood. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. Man, I gotta try and wiggle this thing out of there. It's such a beast. Look at it, and look how much torque I'm putting on this knife. And I have no problems and no worries that I'm going to damage it at all. So, all that banging, ripping, and hammering, nah, edge is perfect. Speaking of perfect, I see one dog, and the other one's around here somewhere because he's too much of a sissy to leave. All right, so let's take this now and go like this. Oh, yeah. That's what we want. Because sometimes you got to fit two pieces together. Of course, I took the thick side. It's going to take forever. It's going to take forever. No, it's not. No, it's not. So sometimes you got to make a couple pieces, fit them together. If you're building like a cabin or something, and you never think about using a fighting knife to do that with, well, I'll tell you what, that's because you've probably never had in your hand the Tops Operator 7. This thing's freaking awesome. All right, so let's see here. Let's see here. Wow. Wow. Doing that side grip on this thing is really nice. It's actually a very comfortable side grip. Now, as you can see, I'm feathering very thin feathers. They're just falling. Of course, in a survival situation, that means all your feathers are right there at your feet. So if you're going to light a fire, you just use them right there. So it's not like you have to worry if they fall off. You don't need them attached to the stick, right? But if you did need some attached to the stick, well, that right there is pretty good. Holy Moses. Holy Moses. Golly. This thing is sweet. Let's go chop something bigger. Hold on. Whew, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am cold. I'm a sissy in the cold. This is a full tree. Let's see what kind of dent we can put in it. Now, let's see. This is just easy. Just easy. So, can it chop? Yeah. Can it baton? Yeah. Can it feather stick? Yeah. Can it shave? Yeah. It does everything that you want. Oh man, it sticks in there so good. That you want your good camp knife to do. It does everything. Every single thing. And it's not even a camp knife. It's a fighting knife. So, let's see. Let's see if it can fight from a distance. That's what I want to know. I want to know if this thing is deadly from 5 yards. Now, I've never thrown it, so I'm going to have to learn how this thing flies. Oh, it's right there. Hopefully it won't take long. The only problem is going to be my hands are freaking freezing. Not ideal conditions for throwing. Ugh. All right. It's there. It's there. I'm hitting it right here. Move some of this crap. There we go. Ugh. There we go. Let's take one more whack at that. My hands are just so cold, I'm not getting the grip I want. Oh, crap. So it's supposed to be 2 in a row. But the good thing is, you see it banging. Handle's not broken. Handle's not even loose. Ah! Man, I am having such a hard time gripping this thing. It is killing me. There we go. Oh, changed my grip completely on that one. Well, it's stuck in the ground. So I'm gonna have to play with this and learn it, but I'm gonna have to do so. Oh, that's in there. I'm gonna have to do so when it's not so cold. I mean, you can see my hands are freaking freezing right now. It's cold. My hands are pink and wrinkled. Pink and wrinkled. There's only one thing I like pink and wrinkly. Talking about bacon, you pig. All right, so one more. One more. Hey, it's stuck in good. When I said one more, I went one more stick. Oh. Ah, man, I'm so cold. This sucks. There we go. Oh, that one was perfect. Ooh, I can barely feel my hands. That one was perfect. So, we're talking about a knife that is made for, you know, one major purpose, right? One major purpose. And that's, bah, bah. You know what I mean? It's just coming around, bah, 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 and using that choil and getting hooks and dings. That's what this thing is made for. This thing is made for absolutely fighting. This is a defensive / offensive badass piece of something. And to be able to take this thing and not just use it for being a badass piece of something. You want to take this thing and use it for every piece of something. I could take it, I could change a freaking tire on a car with this. It's just an awesome, beastly piece of blade. And I have to say that instead of making it just awesome, they made it beautiful. Beautiful too. And I have to say, I am really, really enjoying this knife. I've been playing with it for over a month. Haven't done any, haven't taken it out for use, but I've been just messing around with it. You know what I mean? Sitting in the house and playing with it. And I have to say that the thing is just awesome. I mean, it's so impressive to put in your hand, and it's impressive to hold and just be like, Gah! You know what I mean? Like, this is my knife. Hurrah! That's the kind of knife it is. You put it, you do that. You know, you walk down the street, you're like this. This is how I walk down the street. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? What's up? And somebody goes, yo, D-Bat, what's going on? Ah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on, man. It's just awesome. Tops, Operator 7. Guys, if you want the coolest, most badass, thick, puncturing fighting knife that you can get, I'll tell you, man, this is a gambler right here. This could be one of those guys. This is an ace in a hole. I would use this any day in defense. I'd use this any day in offense. Shoot, I'd use this any day in the woods. This thing is cool, baby. So, you got to fight a puma, got to fight a bear, got to fight a Bigfoot, got to fight the guy robbing you at the ATM. I don't care who you're fighting. You need to defend yourself. You need to win. And if you need to win, you grab yourself a Tops Operator 7. That's what I'm saying, because I'm Donnie B all day. Until next live.